Thank you, Mrs. Braun. My mum always appreciates when you have extra to give us. Unfortunately, the market for our particular crops are getting a bit slow lately. So we need some help right now. Luckily, though, I have my job at Count Kalmar's estate. It's fairly nice there. It pays well, but... Oh, it's nothing at all. Never mind it. A man approaching? What do you mean, Mrs... my lord. I did not expect to see you today. Not that I am not delighted to see you, but I certainly did not think I would run into you on my day off. I mean, how are you on this fine day, my lord? I am glad you have had a delightful day so far. I hope the rest of it continues to be as wonderful. Oh, where are my manners? This is Mrs. Braun. Mrs. Braun, this is the second son of Count Kalmar. Mrs. Braun is a family friend. I was just stopping by to give her delivery from my mother when she surprised me with a basket of bread to take home. I'll be fine, my lord. I wouldn't want to mess up your day by making you carry something home for me. I've carried far heavier before. Are you sure? You really don't mind? All right then. Here you go. I'll see you soon, Mrs. Braun. Thank you again for everything. Shall we go now, my lord? Oh, right. I need to show you the way. I'm so sorry. It's just straight up the street for a while. Eventually all of the city turns into the countryside. My family's home is out that way. If that's too far, you can go ahead and go now. Honestly, you shouldn't really be out there, so... Well, I just mean, my lord, that you belong to a much higher class than me or anyone else who lives in that area, so... The higher classes may question why you were there in the first place. I know I bring it up all the time, but I worry for you, my lord. You do as you wish so easily without regard for what your acquaintances might think of you. Imagine if a rumor started about you doting on me far too much. Your reputation would be tarnished. But be careful with your word choice, my lord. You speak too passionately on the topic of me. People such as myself will make assumptions. I am not blushing. The heat of the sun is simply causing my face to flush from exhaustion. Please, my lord, do not tease me so. It hurts. It's too crowded to discuss this now. Bring it up again when we reach the outskirts of the city. Oh, look at those. Distract you? I am not. I swear. Just look at those flowers Mrs. and Mr. Voigt are selling. They're so beautiful. Do you not think so? Well, actually, your family has their own gardens, so you see flowers of much higher quality than those all the time. Forgive me. Let's just continue. My lord? What are you doing? We can't just go over there. I don't have any money to buy them, and you don't have a reason to buy any. We would just be wasting their time. My lord, come back, please. Oh, goodness. Impulsivity incarnate. All right, now we've seen the flowers. Shall we head off now, my lord? Oh, I don't have a favorite flower. You needn't worry about such things. Come, let us go. My lord, unless you want one for yourself, we should go. It wouldn't be right of me to get you to buy one for me. Besides, you know how the Dratch and Frey elite get. Somehow, the fact that you walked a maid girl home and bought her flowers would spread like rumor. A little thing like that would be a major event for them. Then you would have to hope that marriage prospects wouldn't overhear that. I bet you they would not like that sort of rumor at all. So, no flowers? Please. Thank you. Come now. So, how have you been as of late? I know you and your brother must be busy dealing with the family business currently, since your father has had to tend to more political matters. I hope everything has been running smoothly. I'm glad. I must admit I know little about running a business and even far less about politics, but all of it must be so stressful. Speaking of which, is that why you're walking about the streets? Though I imagine it would be far more relaxing to walk around the gardens at your manor or your private forests and such. The people? What of the people? To get a grasp of what the people are going through right now. I'm not sure I completely understand. Your father has an important decision to make, so you're getting an idea of how well off the town and the outskirts are. I see. May I ask what the decision is? What? Whether to stand with or against the Concilium? Surely he would never choose to go against them. That would be impossible. The houses of Vogel, Jaeger, Schimmer, Altheius, Brower, Mersbach, and Reyer, all united together, would be far too much for a single house to fend off. What? There is discord amongst the Concilium? Of course. Count Vogel and Countess Jaeger were friends of the Queen. It makes sense that they would have difficulty following through with her removal. But even then, it makes it 3 against 5. The odds are not in their favor. King Conrad? Does your father truly think he would return? True, he isn't a king anymore, but to call him anything else seems wrong. Imagine the late king returning to rip through Dratch and Frey to discover who would dare betray his daughter. Chills the thought of it. I, for one, would not want to be on the opposite end of his blade. Sorry. Went off on a tangent. So your father is betting on the idea that once Queen Christiana is dethroned by the majority of Concilium, word will reach the late king. Then, houses against the movement will unite under him and restore rightful rule? Amazing. Oh, the amazing part is in how people like your father think about things. Honestly, if I was him, I wouldn't know what to do. I don't think I'm smart enough to think that many moves ahead. I'm sort of a here and now kind of person. It's interesting to follow the plans of someone far more strategic than I. So, I suppose your true reason for journeying out into the commonest section of town is to gain insight for your father? Well, that's what it is. Everyone is divided by social class. If you wore your typical attire, you would stick out like a sore thumb. The princely type walking amongst dirty clothes and rags. That is the truth. I can solidly say I have a single dress that is sort of nice, and the only clothing I have worthy of your household is my maid attire. I remember when I originally visited the manor in my common clothes. I think I almost cried of embarrassment. Oh, don't worry about it. No one gave me any trouble. I was just thinking too much and got myself worried. That's all. Anyway, we're almost to my family's house. won't be too much longer. Honestly, I should be fine from here. If you'd like, you can give me the basket and I can go the rest of the way myself. I'm sure you need to get back to your own duties and... What? What do you mean? Of course I'm trying to avoid you. You know why. Something is clearly happening between us and it's not good. You're a wonderful man, and in another situation it'd be lovely for us to court, but... You are the son of Count Kalmar. How in the world is a woman born on a farm supposed to court the son of a damn count? It does matter. As much as you love me, you cannot change society. If we wed, House Kalmar will be tarnished by my very presence. Not to mention, I have no idea how to be the wife of a lord. I don't have the refinement or mannerisms to be amongst the elite. So even if it hurts, we must not pursue this any further. If we do, it'll only get worse. You'll get over me quickly. Find a beautiful woman in a social class worthy of you, and the society of Drachenfrey will remain still in this regard. Can I have my basket? Thank you. We should probably go our separate ways for now. I imagine that would be for the best. Good luck with your endeavors, my lord. I wish you luck.